Parts of the Harbor 110 freeway were closed over the weekend for roughly 14 hours due to a fatal crash involving a tanker truck and several cars. The truck driver lost control of the Freightliner truck in the slow lane, then veered across several lanes until crashing with at least 3 other vehicles in the freeway's express lanes. The truck overturned onto its side and landed on top of a black sedan. Sadly, the 19-year-old man who was in the car died following the crash. Also, at least 2 or 3 others from the other vehicles were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Meanwhile, the 56-year-old man driving the tanker truck survived with minor injuries, of course. Police have not yet released the cause of the crash, and the case remains under investigation. These tanker trucks are inherently dangerous due to the type of cargo they are often transporting and the massive weight of these vehicles. Their design also makes tanker trucks more susceptible to rollover collisions. For example, the tanker truck involved in the 110 freeway collision was carrying jet fuel. Roughly 2,000 gallons spilled onto the roadway, and another 8,000 gallons was prevented from spilling due to the actions of the emergency responders. There was a major hazmat cleanup following the crash. Most liquids hauled by these tanker trucks are fuel such as natural gas, diesel fuel, and oil, which are typically flammable and combustible. They also carry corrosive chemicals and substances which are extremely hazardous to humans, such as sulfuric or nitric acid. However, human error is usually the cause of most tanker truck accidents, but this is also true for most trucking collisions. Unlike most commercial truck drivers, however, tanker truck drivers are required to have additional training and have a hazmat endorsement. That's because their liquid cargo is not only dangerous, but it can slosh about in the tank and throw off the balance of the truck in some cases. More than 1,300 tanker rollover accidents occurred annually in the U.S., and more than 60% of those result in fatalities. Overall, federal safety regulators say that trucking accidents have recently been on the rise, and 80% involved multiple vehicles and at least 1 fatality. There were 5,904 crashes involving large trucks and buses in 2021, an 18% increase from the number of 2020 collisions. And now we're in 2024. There's even more. So what's causing all these trucking accidents? Sometimes other drivers are at fault. However, despite all the training and certification, truck drivers are human and make mistakes. Some of the top reasons for a tanker truck crash are driver fatigue, not adhering to the required hours of service rules that govern how long truck drivers can stay on duty, medical emergencies, distracted driving, improper turns or sudden lane changes, speeding or driving too fast for road conditions, following other vehicles too closely without sufficient stopping distance, failure to make truck inspections, maintenance, or repairs before driving. My name is James Johnson, and over the years, I've handled numerous trucking accident cases involving injuries and deaths due to a negligent truck driver. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or would like me to discuss a topic. And finally, subscribe for more content like this.